Alright fam, what's going on, man? It's Andy tuning back in. We have our pan on medium high. Got about a tablespoon of some avocado oil already heated up. Doing this thing. Alright. Next up, I got 2 medium red onions or purple onions, however you want to refer to them. Nice and chopped up. This is going first. Okay. I was just talking about last week how I started a recipe without onions and garlic. Well, we're back to it. Onions and garlic will be first up. Now we're going to cover this in oil, make sure everything is nice and lubricated. And let these onions cook until softened. It will take, what, about 5 minutes. I'm going to add just a tad bit of salt to draw the water out. And what I'm doing here is about to make some lunch burritos. Big shout out to Nisha from Rainbow Plant Life. She one of her videos was like some Chipotle bowls. I'm gonna do an actual burrito, so that's what it is. Starting off with some onions and garlic to make the sofrito. What they talk about in Chipotle. I've been there once, never eaten there, but I've been there. But hey, shout out to them. They're doing their thing. And I'm doing mine. Okay. We'll let that cook for 5 minutes. Be right back once that's done, nice and softened. And when I'm ready to add the garlic. 1 second, y'all. Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes. I've been stirring the onions. Make sure they don't get charred. Now with my garlic. It was 4 garlic cloves chopped up for 1 portion, so I did 8. You know what I'm saying? There it is. Let that get fragrant. I'm gonna cook this for about a minute with the garlic in there. 1 second, y'all. Okay, make sure they get stirred in. Okay, 1 second. Okay, now it's time for the spices. I'm going to make a well again. This time for the tomato paste. I have different types of tomato paste. I got this one here. And it's 1 tablespoon per portion, so I'm going to do 2. Ooh. Okay. And then for my spices, I pre-mixed them, but it was, you know, oregano, cumin, pepper, salt. What else? I didn't have no ancho chile powder, so I just put a smoked paprika, with some Indian chili powder, and some what is the other one? Some cayenne pepper. Excuse me. Cook this down, make sure the tomato paste is nice and sauteed. I don't think I want raw tomato paste. Alright, back to this thing. Okay. Now we're going to cook this for about a minute. And we're going to add our tomatoes. This thing is thick. Alright. And for whatever reason the recipe called for Roma tomatoes. Not my favorite tomatoes, but it is what it is. It's what it called for. And that's what I'm going to do. Okay, let's cook this down for a little bit more. I think it's time for our tomatoes. It's happening pretty quickly, so I have everything already pre-done. So we chopped up into quarters, being that this is going to get blended into our sauce. for our sofrito. Okay. Alright, now with the tomatoes, as soon as they're in here, we're going to cook this down for about 5 minutes or until the tomatoes are soft. So, okay. I'm going to make sure the tomatoes are touching and not just the tomato paste and onions. Get everybody involved. Alright, alright. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, y'all, so it's been about 5 minutes. My little, oh man, no. My little tomato concoction is at this step. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Let it cool off somewhat. Alright, show you where I got going. Okay, move y'all this way. See my notes. Alright, that's my blender. Look what I got, y'all. I blended my walnuts, which is what I'll be using. I'll show y'all in a little bit. Same blender, so I mean, it's going in the same place. So that is my charred poblano. I did 2 of them because I'm doubling the recipe. Alright, charred them. Nothing too crazy on one of my pans. Alrighty. Now next up, while my mixture is cooling down, make sure it's actually cooling down. Now I'm going to add the charred poblanos and chipotle pepper. This is the brand I chose to use. Man, this was hard to find. Never used it before, so I didn't know what to look. So it says 1 chipotle pepper per portion. 1. And that is 2. I'll be adding all the sauce, really. Probably just end up adding 3 because I don't have no ancho peppers. I'm gonna end up adding all the sauce. Hopefully y'all can see this. Okay. Alright. Because I don't have any ancho peppers, I'm gonna add 2 chiles de árbol. If I can crack this open. Chile de árbol or tree chile. I don't know how to say it in English. That's what that is. Alright, that's 2. Alright, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of vinegar. I'm going to choose white vinegar because what I got, but the recipe calls for red wine vinegar, but hey, use what you got, man. Alright, that's 2. Then I'm going to add, it says, 1/2 cup of water. I'm going to do 1/2 and 1/2 of some veggie stock. Just to add a little bit more flavor, you know. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know what that is. Hold up. Okay. Oh, it's 1/2 cup of our veg stock. A little bit over 1/2 cup of some water. Just want to make sure this blends well. Alright, now for my tomato concoction. Yo, we're not seeing that, huh? Whatever. Alright, slowly add this. Try not to make a mess. I have a bunch of stuff going on over here. Got the beans. Got some black beans cooked. Got my slow cook. Oh! Did not want that to happen, and it did. But it's all good. That's what cooking is about. Making little quirky mistakes. And just experiment on what you want to make. Hold up, y'all. Get all the little bits and pieces so the flavor is held. Okay. Okay. Bring back that tomato. Alright. Now we blend to combine. Alright. Alright, y'all. Got a lot of things going on. Just finished the sauce. Now I got my cast iron pan on medium high, sort of. Good amount of oil, some avocado oil. And this is the difference between me and Nisha's recipe. I am using walnuts. I soak these walnuts in some hot water for, I don't know, an hour or two. I went shopping. I drained them until all the dark water got out. And then I let them dry. And then I put them in the blender for a few minutes, few pulses, until I get like a ground beef consistency. Now, I'm gonna add them first. And then Nisha's recipe, Rainbow Plant Life recipe, calls for you to cook this for about 12 minutes in total. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll make sure everything's coated in this oil. And the reason I don't use that firm tofu or whatever, if I can, and if I'm able to, I will avoid eating soy products. I do eat them very on occasion, you know. I like my fried chicken from, what is it, I didn't even show you guys. Garden. It's my favorite chicken, honestly. But, if I can avoid eating soy, I do. And I made one taco meat or beef, however, before, and it came out hella good, so this is what I'm doing. Alright, and I tasted the sauce, it's pretty sweet. So, I mean, that's cool, but I will season this before I add that. Now I'm gonna let that do its thing. Stirring every few minutes. In 12 minutes, remember y'all, 12 minutes. And then she did make some other things inspired by Chipotle. Chipotle's menu, but I know Chipotle ain't got this. Alright, so I got my medium pan. Same thing, medium high, little oil. Gonna add some yellow onion. Probably a half an onion that I cut. Alright, sort of thin. Okay. Get that going first. And check this out, y'all. I know Chipotle got this. So what I did here, we got some cactus or nopal. I boiled it in boiling water for about 10 minutes just to get most of the gunkiness, the espuma out. And we're just gonna pan fry this, saute this for a few minutes until the onions caramelize and the nopales kind of cook down a little bit, get a little char on them. And that's gonna be my side of my burrito, my fajitas. But I know they ain't got this, that's for sure. Alright, let me season this quite a bit. Okay. I didn't season the water, so I'm gonna add a good amount of salt on my nopales. Cook this down with a little bit of black pepper. She mentioned using bell peppers, but played out. I don't want no bell peppers in my burrito. Woo! You need a bigger black pepper sprinkler, man. Don't want to add too much. Okay. Get that incorporated. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fire, bro. Alright, get back to my ground beef. And 12 minutes is quite a bit of time, so I'll probably be back to show you the end result or before I add the sauce. Start getting some crunchy bits, so I'm gonna lower it down just a tad bit. This cast iron pan gets pretty hot pretty quickly. Alright, y'all. Be back with the update in a few minutes. Give me a few minutes, man, please. Alright, man. Whole thing's going on, man. Got the nopales cooking. Got my sauce ready. Ready to go, man. It's been about 10 to 12 minutes. Getting anxious to pour this up. Hold up. Get all the little pieces out. Okay. Just add a little bit of water to the blender. Now it's time to stir the combine. Gonna lower this down. A nice little medium low. Alright. Starting to smell crazy, man. Gonna soak up the walnuts a little bit with this sauce. Oh yeah. I'm trying to see the nopales real quick. Can you see this? Oh, you can. Sorry about the mess too, but it is what it is. A little bit more on the nopales, so I want my chard. Alright, the onions are hanging in there, they're not too cooked. But the nopales is what I'm really focused on. Get that nice char going. A nice crispy taste. Check out my meat over here. I'm gonna need that little simmer, honestly, for about 5 minutes, just like that. Oh yeah. Just like that, man, nice and slow. I got it on a low, medium low. Gonna keep that cooking. Alright, man, moment of truth. Get this lighting right there. Alright, man. So, I didn't do the rice. No, excuse me. But I will do some beans, though. I'm thinking it's already enough carbohydrates with the tortilla. And they're kind of tiny, man. It's hard to find some big tortillas out here. I don't know why. They're always being available, but I guess not. I want to make sure everything fits. That's the onions from me cooking the beans. I'd rather do, make my own beans than not. I made my little pico de gallo off camera, you know what I'm saying? Just onion, tomatoes, and some chiles, some jalapenos, serrano. I followed Nisha's check with draining the tomato. That was a good hint right there, good little advice. Cause yeah, it does get juicy, a little lime juice. I did cheat with the guac, you know what I'm saying? But it's all gravy. No sour cream or nothing, no vegan sour cream. I wasn't really feeling that. I was never really a big fan of whatchamacallit, sour cream and margaritas regardless. A little vegan cheese. I'm using the Kobe Jack, excuse me, from Viola Life. You want to see that? Right there. Now it's time for my nopalitos. this out. We'll just go by hand. It's already getting piled high. Now you got the sofrito in there. You know what I mean? Something most burritos don't have, some nopales. Alright. And I did just add the little lime juice at the end. This is piping hot, bro. Piping hot. Whew. So it did take more than those little 5-10 minutes for the sauce to condense and boil down, but I think because I was using walnuts, that's part of the reason, and because I think I just overdid the sauce. I did add a good amount of water at the end, just to make sure I had all the sauce on the sides of the blender and stuff like that. Now, we'll put this back in the oven and let the cheese go melt. Alright. Sofrito is boiling hot. Molten hot. So nothing too fancy. I'm sure y'all have done this before. And because it's such a small burrito, I'm gonna tuck the ends, make sure everything cool. And that's one burrito. Okay. Alright, let's do a few more. Mine are doing a whole lot more. Yeah, they're so tiny. That's one. Okay, let's go for the third. Now this one's a fucking burrito right here. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Let's go for the fourth. And I said oven, but because both my pans are being occupied by all the ingredients, so that's why I'm using the oven. Okay. Alright, man. Show you how I do my burritos. You don't gotta follow this exact way, but hey, roll yourself up a few. Wink, wink, wink. What's going on, y'all, man? It's Amy tuning in for the review. Super excited about what I have in front of me. I made about 6 burritos just because I'm gonna prep for tomorrow and just to have more than enough for today. Man, got my little salad, got my little pico de gallo if needed. I'm gonna see how this big thing. I was so excited. I was feeling a burrito and I didn't know what to make. And this popped up. I was like, perfect, bro, perfect. So big shout out to Rainbow Plant Life. Nisha, you are the best. You are the best. You're the craziest. Cool ideas. The recipes are off the wall. Always, and they always hit it. You always hit it. The naan I messed up once, but I'll be back to that. I'll be another time. But super excited. I can't seem to find big tortillas to make big burritos, so I'm out with this tiny little bitty. I didn't do the soy, the tofu. I did the walnut. I didn't do all the other little things. I didn't put no rice. The burrito would have been even more bulging out, but hey, I did the sofrito, the black beans, pico de gallo, and I bought some guac. Hey, I cheated, okay? I'll admit it. But here's the young man. Cheers. First thing I taste, sofrito, the sauce. Mix them in with the guac, a little of the beans. On my bite. You can taste the creaminess of the vegan cheese. Maybe some sour cream would have been better. Would have been top notch. The sofrito sauce hit. I did cook it all the way down because it was just too watery with the walnuts, but not bad. The crumbly texture of the walnuts, it's perfect. It hits. I recognize it from the time before. Sofrito not too spicy. Maybe the ancho chile would have been from top notch, but I didn't have it. I should have gotten it. I knew I should have gotten it, but regardless, this is good. You can taste that adobo and the chipotle peppers in there. Super delicious. I'm excited, man, to enjoy this throughout my week. Might be a short week because I might take a trip this week, whatever. But excited, man. Got my guac on the side. I'm a chill. I'm a grub. Thank you again, Nisha. Rainbow Plant Life. Shout outs to you. Thank you for watching, and thank you for most importantly cooking for yourself. I'm not trying to be a star or nothing. I just want to make you a star of your family, of your household, and make sure that you cook. You know, encourage you, inspire you if I could. And if not, well, appreciate you watching. If you're not, well, that's cool too. It's Andy tuning in because I'm enjoying this to the max. So take care, man. Peace.